Namaskar. Manaache Shlok, Shloka 2. Manasajjana bhakti panthe chisave tari Shri Hari pavijeto swabhave jani nindhyate sarvasodu nidhyave jani bandhyate sarvabhave karave. Jai Jai Raghuveer Samartha. After bowing to Ganesha and Saraswati, Swami Samarth Ramdas now turns directly to the mind, that one constant companion, always present, sometimes aligned, mostly distracted. The very force that lets you tend to a sick child through the night even as your own body burns in fever. The same force that pulls you toward 1,000 unfinished tasks around the home, even as you sit on your meditation cushion, struggling to remain rooted in the chant of Om. That mind. Come, let us break this down line by line. Line 1. Mana Sajjana Bhakti Panthechi Zave. Now here is what stops me every time. Allowing all the mind's mischief to slide for a moment, Swami Samarth Ramdas addresses it as Mana Sajjana, O noble mind. Before asking anything of the mind, he reminds it of its innate nobility, its worthiness, its capacity to know better and therefore to do better. Ramdas knows what every true mentor knows. You cannot guide what you have already given up on. Krishna does the same in the Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna collapses upon the chariot floor, shattered by the thought of the sin he would incur by killing those he loves, those worthy of worship, Krishna draws him close and addresses him as O Anagha, O sinless one. He reminds Arjuna of his innate purity before coaching him into courage. I keep speaking Pema Chodron's words to myself and to everyone with whom I share the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. You are the eternal sky. Anchor into that knowing. All these fluctuations, all these vagaries of the mind are only passing weather. And this is the same state Bhaja Govindam points us back to. Punya apunya vivarjita panthaha. The exalted path beyond sin and merit. A lesson right there for anyone who happens to lord over anyone. Teaching begins with restoration. Always. Now from that place of remembered dignity, Ramdas implores Bhakti Panthechi Zave. Walk the path of devotion. Not fix yourself first, not become worthy and then begin, just walk. With whatever you are carrying, the doubts, the fears, the half-formed faith, the stirred heart that doesn't yet know what it stands in awe of, simply invoke bhakti, devotion for the process of life itself and begin to engage in that steady, daily, imperfect turning toward the perfection of your higher self. That walking is the practice. That walking is the sadhana. Line 2. Tari Shri Hari pavijeto swabhave. Then Shri Hari is found. Naturally. And this is the most radical line in the entire shloka. Swabhave. By one's very nature. Without strain, without performance, without spiritual theatrics. The way dawn arrives. Without chasing the sun. You simply open your curtains and orient east. And light arrives because that is the nature of light. We have been told our whole lives that God must be earned, proved worthy of, chased down through effort, austerity, renunciation. But Swami Samarth Ramdas overturns that entire paradigm in a single word: no. Live rightly, walk the path of devotion, turn consistently toward that, and the Lord, who was never absent to begin with, reveals herself as an inevitability. Now the practical, but the hardest to implement. The Bhagavad Gita warns us of this in shlokas 37 and 38 of chapter 18. By default, as it were, the human mind recoils from what feels like poison at first, but is actually nectar in disguise. And it is naturally drawn to what tastes like nectar at first, but is actually poison in the end. We know this. We live this. Line 3. Jani nindhyate sarva soduni dhyave. Whatever the wise have found diminishing, whatever you know to be harmful, let it go. And you know what this means for you. You know which conversations leave you smaller, which habits dull you, which company pulls you away from your truth instead of toward it. Who and what bring out the devil in you. Soduni dhyave. Let it go. The way you put down a bag you've carried for so long, you forgot it was never yours. Set it down. No announcement, no drama. Is it possible? Not until the intellect is in the driver's seat. But is it impossible? Also no, because you have already invoked Ganesha. You are already making space for the buddhi to take over. And in due course, through consistent shravanam, taking in this knowledge, mananam, turning it over with your own mana, your own mind, and nidhidhyasana, implementing it without compromise wherever possible, what does not serve you will begin to let go of you, instead of you trying so desperately to shake it off. Line 4. Jani vandyate sarva bhave karave. And whatever elevates you, whatever draws out the finest in you, embrace it fully with bhava. Not because the Bhagavad Gita or Swami Samarth Ramdas say so, but with feeling that has matured into conviction, because you see it, because it holds both sense and sensibility for you. Remember, character is what reveals itself when no one is watching. It cannot be forced. It cannot be faked. It unfolds. 4 lines, 1 map. Anchor yourself in the innate nobility that you essentially are, and live and love this life with devotion. Trust that every honest step you take toward truth, life takes 100 toward you. Release what contracts you, what slows you down. Hold close what expands and evolves you in this world and beyond it. And do all of it with bhava, with your whole being, body, mind, and intellect in sacred alignment. No mechanics, pure feeling. Until next week, Krishnaya Arpanam Astu.